see. Oh, hello there. Oops. Okay. I think I got everything all set up. I can hear the airplane in the background. Okay, so I'm under the weather right now, but I was supposed to film on Friday and I was sick. So this is the best I could do for today. I bit my cheek really hard and I had a huge cut in my cheek and then I bit it again and like tore it open. TMI. So my face was like swollen the past 2 days and now I'm on an antibiotic because it like was not good. So today I'm going to do a little bit of reading. I'm going to try to figure this out because this is the first time I'm doing a reading ASMR video. And we're going to talk about rocks. We're going to talk about rocks. I love rocks. So, I have some of my rocks right here. And it's just so pretty. I have a bunch of videos that I want to put out this week. I just have to feel well enough to be able to record. I feel good, well enough to do a live as long as I'm whispering and I'm not opening my mouth too much because I'm still in a lot of pain. Okay, so I'm going to teach you about graphite. So, a material that is often used in schools is graphite. Graphite is what pencil lead is made from, and it takes its name from the Greek word Do you guys have a favorite cut of diamond? I like round diamonds because they sparkle the most, in my opinion. I love round diamonds. Now we're gonna talk about an oil bearing rock. Max in the background. Oh my gosh. Crude oil is formed in the ocean by the decomposition of tiny organisms. When they die, their bodies sink to the bottom of the ocean and become buried in mud. Over millions of years, the mud turns to rock, which squashes the animal remains and forms oil. The oil moves up through the rock layers by seeping into the pores of the rocks above it. Extracting oil from the rocks is very difficult and a costly process. By looking at the structure of the rocks, geologists are able to predict where oil companies might be able to find oil. Oil was formed millions of years ago, and because humans have become so dependent upon it, it is being used up at a faster rate than it is created. It is predicted that the oil reserves will run out in the next 30 years if it's not used more efficiently. Crude oil is a non-renewable resource because once the Earth's stone of it has run out, there will be none left. Oh, isn't that depressing? Coal is also a non-renewable energy source. Coal was created millions these sections are constantly moving. Although it happens so slowly that humans usually can't feel it. However, occasionally, two plates will rub against one another, causing an earthquake. And if the movement is so big enough, then people will certainly notice that. Rocks all begin their lives in different ways, but nearly all of them have one thing in common. They are all made of minerals. A mineral is a naturally occurring inorganic solid. That might sound like a complicated geology language, but when broken down, it's easier to understand. Naturally occurring means that it is not made by humans, and inorganic means that it is not alive and isn't made from animal or plant materials. Minerals are made from chemicals and they grow in crystals, just like this piece of rose quartz. Rocks can be split into three specific categories: sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. Sedimentary rock is created by natural materials such as small parts of other rocks or animal skeletons. Rocks on the surface of the earth get chipped down to tiny pieces by the wind and the rain and blown or washed away. Over millions of years, the rock parts settle on top of each other and build layers. Then they are squashed and compacted together to form a new rock. Quartz is a common mineral, but comes in different colors. Some are valued as semi-precious gems. A mineral is a solid that forms naturally, and it's not made by humans. Most minerals are made from two or more chemical elements, such as carbon, oxygen, and calcium to make calcite. Some minerals take thousands of years to form. That's my. Oh my god. There's a cat fight. Hold on, guys. Oh my God. Coco was caught on the chair. I thought it was a cat fight, right? I thought it was like a couple of my cats fighting, but Coco was stuck. His claw, I guess he went to jump and his claw got stuck on the chair, and it was like he's 16, right? So he was just like stuck. So, and I've never seen him like this. He was like biting the chair. It was the strangest thing. My two other cats were like, what the heck? Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. I thought it was just like the cats fighting, but Coco was stuck. I don't even know, like, how the heck can cats like get unstuck? Like, I've never had a cat like just stuck and give up and be like, I'm not gonna move my paw. Oh my goodness. I'm like, that was a little stressful. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right, let's see here. I want to read about birds. I want to learn a little bit more about birds. Yeah, he's okay. He was just like, it was just so weird. Like, he's like biting the thing, like biting the chair. It was the strangest thing. But as he's getting older, he's getting like goofy. I don't know if he's getting like dementia. Yeah, he's totally fine now. And he ate the tree, so he was easily distracted. I was like, here's a treat. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. He like totally forgot that he was just like stuck to the chair and didn't know how to like maneuver his arm. All right. Oh my goodness, my poor buddy. Oh. All right, so I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about birds right now. Look at this really pretty bird, right? Okay, so maybe if I go like this, because I just taught everyone about rocks. Let's go like this. Let's move a few things around here. I need like anti-anxiety meds after that. Alright, this is a male sky bluebird, and what you want to look for is a darker blue head, a darker back. It has a white lower belly, thin black bill. The female is usually tan with blue on the wings and tail. Where you find them is open mountainous country prairies and fields. And it usually does for like a call, or like if it sings, it's just like a chirr, chirr, over and over. They eat insects, so what you could do is you can get like a suet, which is basically lard, and they put like worms in it. Cute, right? They nest like with woodpeckers. They also do wooden nest boxes, and then they usually try to like create a cup for the eggs. Their eggs are usually 4 to 6 pale blue eggs without any markings, and the mom sits on the eggs, and the mom and dad feed the young. And then they spend the winters scissor-tailed flycatcher. Let me look. Scissor-tailed flycatcher. Do you know what color that is? Scissor-tailed flycatcher. There's not. Oh, is it really? Oh, that's so cool. It's gotta be in here. I didn't know that. I hear Oklahoma's been having some crazy tornadoes, like in parts of it. Oh my God, I I do have it. I do have it. Look. Here's the scissor-tailed flycatcher. Okay. So, how you want to identify? Okay. Yeah, this looks like a really cool bird. So the markings that you want to look for is white to gray head, neck, breast, and back. It has black wings, bright pink underneath the wings and on sides, which is easiest to see in flight. It has a very long black tail with patches of white. Where you can find them is in open fields, prairies, like in Oklahoma, scrubby areas, and parks. The calls and the sounds that it does. It's a series of squeaks that sound a little like a squeaky toy. And males perform an up and down and zigzag courtship flight, showing off the long flowing tail. The flight sometimes ends with a reverse somersault. So I just love birds, and I love how like they dance for each other. What they eat is insects. The nest is usually small, kind of like a cup. And who builds the nest is the mom. Now, it usually lays between 3 to 5 white eggs with brown and red markings. The mom incubates, and the mom and dad both feed the young. It spends its winters, isn't this nice, right? It spends its winters in Mexico and Central America. The birds hunt for dragonflies and grasshoppers by waiting on a post or a low tree and then flying out to capture them as they pass by. It also hunts on the ground. It's easy to spot because its super long tail that looks like a pair of scissors. That is so cool. So here is, let me show you real quick. The nest, when I say a cup, this is what it looks like. And obviously, like, it says Texas, but they're found other places. Like, obviously, Oklahoma, since it's the state bird. But look how pretty. Oh my goodness. White. It's just such a pretty, pretty bird. It says feeder none. So this bird can just, it's not picky, right? Like some birds, like doves, they're ground feeders. So they'll eat off the ground. What other ones? Finches, they like to like perch and like eat out of the feeders. So each bird does something different, and this bird is not picky. I would love to see, like, obviously it says it perches on low trees or posts, so that's pretty easy, right? And not a picky bird. That was so interesting. I really wish we had these around my area. I'm gonna pop off for now, guys. I'm glad you guys joined me. I'm just gonna take a break. My mouth really hurts. I need to take some Tylenol. But thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys later.